everyone, welcome back to Blueprint DIY. Angelina here with the finale for my off-the-shoulder tops. I wanted to do a more casual, laid-back look for the one that I made out of the t-shirt, and I just had to do one with fringe. I wasn't sure if I would like it, but it's easily becoming my new fave. Okay, we'll start off with our basic off-shoulder top. If you missed how we made this top, then click the little eye in the right hand corner of the screen to see that video. You can also do this to a top that you purchased to achieve the same look. So first, of course, I'll try it on and add pins to let myself know how much I want to crop it. Now lay it out and cut it a little lower than the pins for seam allowance. I'm going to cut the back of mine a little lower than the front. Now I'm going to serge the edge, but if you don't have a serger, you can double fold the edge and sew it down all the way around. Okay, now I found this lace at Walmart that has little loops on the edge, which will work perfectly for this project. Now just fold the end of the lace and sew it down to the bottom edge. Now let's add our tassels. I chose 5 different colors of embroidery floss to make the tassels. One at a time, I wrap each color of floss around a 1.5 inch wide piece of cardboard, about 6 times. Next, cut it loose and cut one side of the loops. Now we'll lay that to the side and cut 2 longer pieces of floss. Pull one of the strings through your lace loop and tie it once. Then lay the middle of the strings that you set aside right on top of the knot and tie that string again twice. Now pull all your strings down and tie your last string around all of those strings, more towards the top. Now smooth all the strings down and cut it even. Once you've done all your tassels, you can pull the individual threads apart to make each tassel look fuller. Now let's move on to the sporty one. For this one, I decided to cut and serge the edge and just leave it like that. You can also just cut t-shirt material and leave it raw and it won't ravel. First, I printed out the text that I wanted on my printer. Now I'll cut it out using an X-Acto knife to make a stencil. Then I'll put the cutting board inside the shirt and put the stencil where I want it. Then I'll get just a little paint on a foam brush and press it lightly on top of the stencil while holding the stencil in place. The middle of that A was worrying me, so I used a glue stick to stick it in place just long enough to finish. Then I just continue to dab the paint lightly until it looks how I want. Once it looks the way you want, remove the stencil and let it dry. And there you go, a really sporty off-the-shoulder top, and then there's the awesome boho chic look. Which is your favorite and how would you customize your off-shoulder look? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for much more, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.